Hello, hello, hello. It is your mom of three in NYC, and I'm back with another video. Yay! Happy Friday. It's Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and record, edit, and upload this bad boy today because I heart you guys. I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome. If this is your first time on my channel, my name's Taneza. I'm the mother of three relentless. When my kids want something, they are relentless. The mom of three relentless kids living in the heart of New York City. I would love for you to join my YouTube family, my tribe. All you got to do is hit that button down below. The one that says subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Before I get into today's review, this video is a review of Married at First Sight, season 16, I think episode 19, you guys. Can you believe that? 19 episodes? When I saw that, I was like, next week is 20 episodes, like 5 months of our lives dedicated to this stress. But before I get started, I was thinking like, oh my goodness, happy Friday. I'm so excited. The only reason, right, is the mere fact that tomorrow is Saturday. There's no alarm clock at 6 a.m. to get up for Bikram yoga. But the gag is, the kids are saying, the gag is that during the week, I have to literally like multiple times go to wake my older two up. 6:45 before I leave for Bikram. But for some crazy reason on Saturday mornings, BB1 will get up at 6:30 on the dot and come wake me up. And I know he's excited because he loves playing Little League and his games are on Saturdays. But like, bruh, last Saturday I was like, BB1, your game's not until 5. Why are you up at 6:30? You literally have almost 12 hours. But he got up, put his uniform on. It's cute, but like tomorrow I just want to sleep in, please. All right, enough of me rambling. Let's just jump into it. This was definitely giving me filler episode, absolutely. If I were to summarize it, this is the last date our married couples go on and the last get together the grooms and the brides have before decision day. That's what this episode was. Hashtag filler episode. But I'm gonna review it. I mean, we've stuck with it this far. We have to finish it, you guys. I definitely have some strong opinions about what the decisions are gonna be. The episode begins with 3 days until decision day. By the time we get to like the end of the episode, it's like the night before. Gina and Clint. Clint is still talking about how he was caught off guard. He was blindsided by Gina's comments during Dr. Pepper and Reverend Cal's visit. It's upsetting him, definitely. We cut to Jasmine. Eris is boxing with McKinley. After their boxing workout, McKinley asks Eris, how is the attraction thing going? And he was explaining to McKinley how Dr. Pepper redefined intimacy for him. It's not just sex. Eris likes gossip. So Eris heard through the grapevine that McKinley slid into Gina's DMs. And the way that at the beginning of the episode, with him saying I slid into Gina's DMs and then Clint saying I was caught off guard, I thought messy. I said, no, McKinley. McKinley, have respect for the institution of marriage. But it was not what we thought. He was not being messy. It turns out that he hit Gina up because she's friends with this celebrity he's crushing on. Yes, McKinley would date Gina, to answer your question. Kirsten and Shaquille. They go to a songwriter's studio to get a personalized song about them written and recorded. I said, not Shaq coming out with the lines. He's an artistic person, I think. I really, really do. I think he really has an artistic bone in his body. Kirsten sings, all I have is whoa. You know, I'm not a singer, but I also don't try to. When Kirsten sang, you guys, you know what? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say whoa. And Shaquille tells Kirsten, "You did good," as he chuckles so hard that his shoulders shake. But they had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and Shaquille even rates it like the best date they've ever been on. It turns out that Kirsten's dad doesn't want to film. Shaquille still hasn't met him, and she tries to reassure Shaquille that after this 8-week process is over, Shaquille will meet dad, grandma, aunt, brothers, and sisters. When she said that, I thought to myself, you're assuming that you're both going to say yes on decision day, 1, but 2, y'all can't meet dads without the cameras? Explain that. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, Kirsten. I said, can Shaquille not meet family without filming? Shaquille says that he's not sure if he feels secure in the marriage. Gina and Clint go horseback riding. They have a cute little picnic. Gina stands by what she said in their meeting with Dr. Pepper and Pastor Cal. She says it with her chest that Clint is bizarre. Clint is outrageous, but that's, quote, not a bad thing. What is it? If somebody called me bizarre and outrageous, I would not take that as a compliment. I would not. But listen to me. When Gina mentions the honeymoon situation and how you don't take things the wrong way, I said, that's it. I told you guys. I've been telling you guys, multiple reviews now. Gina has not gotten over the honeymoon situation. From that point on, she was going to get divorced, and she's just trying to find other reasons to give. Her feelings are still hurt. Remember when Clint said that he usually dates a more slender, athletic body type? That hurt deep to the core, and I honestly, she's still bringing it up. 8 weeks later, it is still part of the conversation, and Clint's like, "What, we already talked through that?" And she's like, yeah, y'all talked, but y'all aren't through it." It's not over. Not over. Nicole and Chris. Nicole is a private chef with a specially curated menu. Make dinner for them. Nicole wants to figure out the housing. I agree with Chris though. Let's have decision day first. Nicole wants to have things figured out yesterday. A place found that will take them and their 3 dogs. And Chris is like, whoa, let's go through decision day first. And I have my notes. They talk about decision day like they're not both going to say yes. Eye roll. We all know that Nicole and Chris are both going to say yes, period. Because they both want to be married and they both have not been successful dating on their own, solo dolo. And so, period. Period poo. Jasmine and Eris, 3 days until decision day. Pastor Cal and Dr. Pepper come to visit and they ask about the progress. And there has been progress. Jasmine says that Eris is much better about checking in throughout the day, holding hands, being more affectionate. The experts asked, how do you guys affect each other? Eris says that he actually has less social anxiety when he has Jasmine with him. There's no need to have that drink to... Pastor Cal says, you know what? You guys are experiencing intimacy through these improvements. Eris says that Jasmine is a great listener. Jasmine has shown so much strength in this process. Jasmine says that Eris has really pushed her to communicate and to share her feelings. Pastor Cal makes a really good point when he says, you can't really say if your marriage is or is not working until you've experienced it outside of this, meaning the experiment. And Shaquille, Pastor Cal, Dr. Pepper visit. How have you grown? They're understanding each other more. Shaquille has met her dad. Round of applause. 2 months, but it's happened. And Shaquille That meant a lot to Shaquille. Shaquille really liked him, thought he was a loving man. It went well. Shaquille wishes that it could have happened sooner. Pastor Cal reiterates that they could really be a power couple, and Shaquille and Kirsten have all of the elements to make it a successful relationship. Jasmine and Eris go kayaking together, their first time for both of them, have cocktails. Eris says he feels comfortable with his decision. Things that Jasmine needed to work on, she did. Jasmine says, you know what, I've given 1,000%. I am at peace with no regrets. Eris needs to be, according to Jasmine, way more intentional. A lot of changes need to be made in order for them to have a successful marriage. Husbands and wives get together for cocktails and some fun. Clint brings up Pastor Cal and Dr. P's visit. Gina brings up as well with the ladies, calling Clint a bizarre personality. Chris, all right. Why is Nicole asking Chris every single day, if today was decision day, what would you say? Nicole honestly wears on me. I cannot even imagine what it must be like living with / married to her, because she just, every scene with her just takes so much out of me. I feel like she squeezes me like a sponge. She is so much to deal with. And the fact that she does that is so annoying, because just enjoy the process. It doesn't matter what he thinks today. It doesn't matter. Only what he says on decision day is what matters. Nicole needs to just chill out. She really needs therapy. She really has some deep-seated rejection issues. Nicole with the ladies, I'm not even going to go over what she tells them. She thinks she's a junior expert and she's not. She needs to turn that advice to herself. I said wah. She thinks she's a junior expert. Shaquille met Kirsten's dad. He tells the group, a loving man. He can be a father figure to him. He wants to have more fun with Kirsten after this process. Clint asks, can you see yourself single again? Great answer, Shaquille. He doesn't want to see himself single again. Eris surprised that he missed Jasmine when he had to return home for the work commitment while they were on the couples retreat. Jasmine says that Eris has been hot and cold during this process. She had a great time at the pole dancing class, especially when Eris showed up. I have stopped Nicole. She's probably talking about something that was annoying me. Eris, Jasmine created a peaceful environment in her home. Jasmine said that she's not really going to question what Eris will do. She's focusing on what she wants and what she's going to do. Said not strange men interrupting them. Yet Nicole is, quote, respectful of boundaries. The men are definitely flirting. Kirsten holds it down. One of the guys asks her, what are you focusing on? She said, my husband. Yes, Kirsten. And it just reminds Kirsten of how she does not miss the dating life. The guy that's chatting to Jasmine was all over the place. He breeds dogs. He's a boxing coach. Oh, but he himself is a boxer. And he doesn't care about the other people there, the cameras, the boom mic, the production team. He doesn't care. He wants Jasmine to get out of there. He wants her to leave with him now in his 740. Nicole, when they get home, tells Chris all the tea from the lounge. And I wish I didn't have to say this, tribe. Chris looks so depressed. In the bed with Nicole while she's telling all the tea. He just looks, he needs therapy. He needs therapy. Jasmine said that she has grown and become better because of Eris's honesty, and they spend their last night together until decision day. All right, tribe. If I, Taneza, were a betting woman, decision day decisions would be as follows. We all know Nicole and Chris are both saying yes. They're yes. Gina and Clint, it's a no for me, dog. Gina is still caught up on what happened on the honeymoon, and Clint definitely is thrown off by the revelations that Gina shared in front of the experts and not him personally. So Nicole and Chris are both going to say yes. Gina and Clint are both going to say no. She never felt like a bride, never felt like a marriage. They're just roommates, literally in different rooms. Kirsten and Shaquille are both going to say yes. What he wanted to meet her father and the rest of her family happened, and I think that helped to make him feel more secure in their marriage. The only toss-up is Jasmine and Eris. We already know McKinley and Dominique are done. Gina and Clint are done. Nicole and Chris are yes. Kirsten and Shaquille are yes. The only toss-up is Jasmine and Eris. If I had to place a bet, I would say no. I would say they're going to say no on decision day. The only couples that will have made it, Nicole and Chris, and Shaquille and Kirsten. That's what I got to say after watching this for 5 months. I would love if Jasmine and Eris said yes, but I just think there are too many issues and there's not enough action. There you have it. What do you guys think in the comments below? Jasmine and Eris are going to make it? Are they going to make it, Tribe? Leave in the comments below. I hope that you enjoyed this recap / review, and I'll see you in our review next week. Bye.